Shalom, family. I had a thought come to mind. We're out here at the land today, and as many of you know, we're about to embark on a different chapter of our lives. Um, those of you who have been following us for some time know that we've been into gardening for quite a long time. Even before we moved to where we are now, my husband and I, we had a garden back in Belleville, Michigan, in which we were growing. The land was really fertile there. It's like you punch a seed in the ground, something was coming up. And it was really fertile land. It was farmland that we had purchased. So everything we planted, it just kind of took over, without a whole lot of effort at all. We had a lot more challenges when we moved to where we are now because the soil needed to be worked with. We had to get it to a certain point over the years. There are spider webs under this tree, so pardon me. But I thought about something, and it's kind of interesting to know that the way the world functions right now, everything is kind of easy. When I say the world, I'm just going to be more specific and say here in the U.S., everything has been made easy for us. If you want something, you go get it, okay? You pull the money out and you just go buy whatever it is you want. So everything has been made kind of easy for us. But I had this thought come to mind. The politicians, the doctors and the lawyers and all of these self-important people, engineers and all of these people, all of these self-important people who make all of this money, they would literally die if it wasn't for farmers, you see. And it kind of makes you wonder who has the right to look down on someone who they think of as lower than they are. I'm pretty sure that the politician looks at the farmer or the garbage man or the layperson as though they are much better than they are. You see, they feel like I have something that you don't, which is income, more money, or what have you. So they think of themselves as self-important. Now, I know that there is nothing wrong with being a doctor or a lawyer, but as long as we have the understanding that a doctor, as you know them today, is quite different than the physicians that the scripture talks about. Most of your doctors today are not healing anyone, you see. It should be really healer, because when you look at the scripture that talks about physicians, it's talking about those that are healers, right? And most of these people today who call themselves doctors aren't healing anything. They aren't fixing anything. They're actually adding to the problem. They give you medication to mask over the problems, or to give you a temporary relief for certain issues that are going on, but nothing that they give you is healing you. So this is why I call them self-important. Self-important. And then lawyers, I kind of equate some of them, not all of them, but some of them to being liars. Lawyers, liars. See the similarities and how it sounds? But anyway, these people are self-important. And because they are self-important, they tend to look down at others, right? But that farmer, and I'm going to be more specific with farmers too. I'm going to say an organic farmer, a person who's growing the way they should grow without chemicals and all this other stuff. But they are actually providing a service to humanity. They are growing food, growing herbs, and all the things that we need to survive and live, you see. They are actually taking care of things that many of us, if it weren't for the farmers, most people would just waste away into nothingness, you see, especially these high-ups who don't want to get their hands dirty in anything. They are self-important people that actually, they're bottom feeders, you see, because they're self-important, and they look at the little guy as if they are nothing. But if it wasn't for the little guy, if it wasn't for the farmer and all the people who make the world go round, or all the people who takes care of the things that they wouldn't dare get their hands dirty on, these are the people that make their life and living comfortable, you see. So that's the very interesting thing right there, when you really think about it, that these people who deem themselves to be so high and mighty actually need someone like the lowly farmer. Because without the farmer, these people would starve to death. They would be pitiful. And with that, I will say shalom. But I hope you think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Self-important people couldn't even survive if it wasn't for the little guy. Shalom, family.